teaching our kids? Like, literally, what are we teaching them? Are we teaching kids that it's okay to do what we call adult things just because that's what the world is bringing right now? Is it okay for us to teach our sons and our daughters that it's okay to twerk and call a woman out her name and abuse her or call each other nigga? Like, you can't tell these kids not to do stuff that you are actually doing. You know, you literally are what you call the pot, calling the kettle black. You pastors, you preachers, you uh, prophets, and whatever you want to call yourselves, uh, you parents at home, like you're unrecognizable because you can't lead if you first don't follow. You first have to follow in order to lead. So the things that we're teaching our children, and I say we because we're all held accountable for this because we're brothers and sisters, we're mankind, so we should be holding one another accountable. You should have an accountability partner, someone that issues correction and not condemnation, not judgment, but correction. Somebody that has some knowledge on that, somebody that has some wisdom on that. Because you can't, like, the kids, they're going to continue doing the same stuff we do, and then they're going to fall down those same paths if we keep going the same way, if we don't change this cycle. Women, you are not a piece of meat. Like, you don't have to show your body to get the man. Like, that's supposed to be for just one man, not a bunch of men. Men, it's okay to be in the friend zone and actually be a friend to a woman before you try to get in her drawers. Like, stop preying on women when they tell you about themselves and they tell you what they going through. Stop preying on that just to use that against them. Like, that stuff has got to stop. And sisters the same. I mean, like, sometimes even the roles are reversed. There's a spirit of Jezebel and Ahab if you don't know about them. But I'm just saying, like, women, you don't have to be just like a promiscuous woman is what I'm going to say. Fellas, you don't have to be preying on them all the time. You don't have to be seeking who you want to devour. Like, seeking all these women to just devour them up and then use them and abuse them and send them off. And then they broken and they get with somebody else and they go through the same thing and their problems of their previous relationship shows in their next relationship because they ain't dealt with it because they just skipping from each other to each other. They just going from one to the another, one to the other. You know how they go. Each one teach one, each one reach one. Well, it's going on right now in a negative way because everybody's hurting. Everybody's yearning for a mother and a father. Everybody's yearning for that love, that security, that respect, that honor, that just kingdomness. But we're doing it the wrong way, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing it the wrong way. We're teaching our kids the wrong way. We shouldn't be giving this to them. We shouldn't be okay with little girls twerking and dancing to all these ratchet, as y'all say, ratchet songs. And we shouldn't be okay with our young men listening to it either because not everybody just all type of confused. Man, I ain't going to be before y'all too long. I don't know, it just dropped in because like this challenge that's going on and these rappers that's out here, they ain't spreading nothing positive. Everything they saying is for a young lady to start doing now, and then you get mad when there's men out there that's preying on your little girl or even your little boys out there preying on them and trying to connect with them on the internet and what have you. Like, oh, they predators. Well, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. If you advertising it out there for the wolf to come and get, then the wolf gonna come get it. Like, he gonna try to get to it as fast as he can, and like I say, seeking who he may devour. You putting yourself out there, and that's what you're gonna attract. And I'm not saying that judgment towards anybody. I'm just saying, man, it's time to step up and talk about these things and hold each other accountable because we all to blame. Can't nobody point no finger at nobody. because we all have created this. And now this stuff got to be cleaned up and washed away. We in the house for a reason. We on lockdown for a reason. We done messed up. I love y'all. Blessings to y'all. Knowledge.